up? It is I, Sierra. For this week's video, I'm going to be showing you my studio where I take all my photos. I post on Instagram, not all of them, but I do take quite a few in here. I'm actually filming on my Nikon D3400, which if you didn't know, I bought recently and I've been absolutely loving it. I'm actually filming on an 18 to 55 millimeter lens right now. But for this week's video, I'm going to show you guys the different lights I have, backdrops, and kind of like my space. This is my room, so I hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe down below. And one new thing that I'm going to be doing is giving a shout out to a person on Instagram. And if you don't have an Instagram, I'll do it on Facebook too. And if you don't have any of that, then comment down below and I might give you a shout out too. If you like and subscribe, just go ahead and comment down below that you did that, and I will give you a shout out in next week's video. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. Alright you guys, so I'm going to show you guys how I kind of set up my backdrops. This took me a long time to figure out actually, which it shouldn't have. So I'm going to help you guys if you guys are wanting to do a low budget studio room. This is how you're going to do it. I do shower curtain rods, and then I got the shower rods, I have the shower rods, and then I also have the little clear plastic hooks that you can get. I think these were like 98 cents, the little rings. And each of the bars were about $10, so not too bad. The black one is actually just a sheet, and I just put holes in it. I just got holes in the top, and it works really well. It slides back and forth, super easy. The white backdrop was an actual backdrop that I got from Walmart, I believe, just their online store. So I couldn't put holes in it, but it does come with the little part that you can actually put the rod through. So I did that. And then I have one more rod behind here, which is a silver rod, which I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. It's right behind the white one. I don't use this one as much, but if I had a third one, then I would definitely use that for that. I installed hooks into the ceiling on either side so I could hook up lights to make them droop and stuff like that. So that worked really, really well for me. Overall, I think this maybe cost me, backdrops and all, I think the backdrop, because I got just the white one with the light set, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But I think this all together was like $30, and then the rods each were 10, so it was all together probably $30. And then my parents got me this, so I'm not really going to count that on me, but $30. The sheet was, I think, like $5, so it was around probably like $40 altogether. So one of the things about this room that makes it really hard to do photography in the winter is that this room gets super cold because there is no conditioning or air conditioning or heat down here. So, and the walls are not very well insulated, and my window, which is right here, that is what it looks like. It's honestly just really disgusting, and we're working on trying to fix it up and stuff like that. So that's kind of the situation. There's cracks in the walls and stuff like that. But it works really well for me because it's small enough I can touch either side, and I'm not worrying about how big the space is or that my shower curtains aren't going to work. Now, my shower rods, I should say. The shower rods can't, since they're low budget, it doesn't work as well. I've come down here before, and they've been on the ground, so just beware of that. That will happen. It's an easy fix. Just put it back up and make it tight. But we do plan on painting the walls white, fixing them up, just kind of making it look a little bit cleaner. Okay, so the ring light I do use is I think it's the brand Newer. It came with a cover and stuff like that, and it rotates. I think I got this one from Amazon for around $60. I'm not 100% sure. The downside I would say to this is that it does have the little pivot part, so you can move your camera forward and backward on here, but it doesn't screw in properly. So whenever you do turn it, it'll turn and the lens will be pointing that way or this way. It won't really be pointing this way, which is the way that you want it. It is good for the cheaper price. It lights up pretty well. The other downfall is that it does have some shadows to it, which the whole purpose of a ring light is to not have shadows, so that is a little bit of a downfall, but it works for me just fine. Alright, so these lights are from, I honestly just forget where. Yeah, they don't say photo equipment, something like that. I'm not really sure. I think we got these from Amazon as well. They come on the same stand as any other lights would. The bulb is a fluorescent, I believe, or yeah, LED. I'm not really sure. but it is a little bit harder because these are way more fragile, and I've already dropped one and it shattered all over the place, so that worked really, really well. Thankfully the bulbs aren't crazy expensive, but they are a little more on the expensive side. I have 2 of them, and or actually I have 3 of them because I have this little one back behind that lights up the back area, so then you don't have as much back like light or shadows, and it makes more of a backlight for me. Oh yeah, another really quick downside to being in the basement and in a small room on the outside wall is because there are spiders and other creepy crawlies and stuff down here that you just kind of have to get used to. So I'm finding a lot of the time I come down here, sweep a lot of spiders, you just kill them, and you just kind of deal with it. Okay, so this is actually my green screen that I'll use. I haven't been very successful with it, but I am trying to learn. Down here I keep lights. I do have lights in other places as well, but that works pretty well. I think I got that from Walmart as well. So I'll drop you down real quick. And here I keep a bunch of different miscellaneous. I have tinsel for like Christmas. I haven't really switched out my props yet for summer, which is kind of crazy, but I don't really use a lot of props for summer. I use them more for winter. I have different things to hold, like my phone, if I take photos of my phone. I also have this one, which this has been a lifesaver for me, just FYI. If anybody is interested in getting this, this is from Amazon. It is like, it holds your phone. It can hold up to like an 8, I believe. I think one of my friends has an 8, or maybe she has like a 7 plus. But it opens up really, really wide. It works great, and you're not just restricted to a horizontal like this one. You can go vertical and you can go horizontal at the same time. So it works really, really well. You can also tighten it and loosen it on both ends. And it screws into a tripod or anything that you could possibly want. And the shelf right below, which I don't know if you guys can see, I don't really keep a lot of stuff in there. I do have scissors, and I do have, these things are really cool. I got them from Walmart for probably like $3. You can reflect the lights off of them, kind of like I am with my ring light right there. And it makes photos a lot cooler. I'll show you some photos that I already took with them. I have this like glitter paper, which you can create a different like texture to the picture. I have some medical gloves, which is fun to do with like empty photos and stuff like that, which I've done. I have fake snow, which has come in really handy actually for winter shoots. I have like glitter, it's not glitter, but it's like hollow like strands that you can put down, and I just hang them right up there on my like top bar, and it just flows down and it gives the photo a really fun change. Those are just some round lights that they don't work as well, but they do work alright. And here I think I just have glitter, but glitter is a pain to work with, just FYI. If you haven't ever started with glitter, don't, it's a pain. I do have these umbrellas, which have come in super handy, just saying. I won't open it up, but these are from StUdIo, which is okay, this is also where I got my lights. And I think my ring light as well, which did come, my ring light actually came from a different one. It's just those lights that I have. And they also came with a carrying case, which if you're wanting a carrying case, that works super, super well. I also have a Christmas tree back there, which is kind of weird, but usually I store my umbrellas in a wrapping paper tube, and it actually works super well. I have wrapping paper that I can put up on the walls and create a different background. What else? And all of this is just hanging on, which we actually already had this thing. Since the walls are just like cinder block, there's a gap like in between the walls. So you can just hook it over and it actually works really, really well. As you can tell, this room is not like even. Hang on, let me focus it. Yeah. Not even at all, but that's okay. What else? This is actually the rod that came with like the tripod, a freestanding one. So these are what like that is for, and I think I have another one somewhere. But that's what those are for, so you can put that on there and hook everything up, and it actually works really well. I've taken a lot of family photos on those, and it really does work well if you're looking at doing that. Oh yeah, if you're wondering on how I get those reflective shots, sorry, just like my tripod, then I use this bowl, which I got from Walmart for around, I think, $5. I just simply put whew, there's a little bit of snow in there, a little bit of bugs. So I just put my Christmas lights and just kind of shove them in there. I would be careful though, because I have broken a bulb before and electrocuted myself, so that was not very fun. But it just happens. So stuff them in here. You can kind of like Jimmy rig it, put your hand over it, flip it over, whatever. You can also tilt it so then it's more like this, and if you just hold it, it reflects, and that's why I also use the glasses, so then it reflects a lot better. I honestly don't know what else to show you guys. Okay, I forgot to mention one thing. Tripods. If you're not familiar with tripods, tripods are a gift from God, just saying. They help keep a lot of things steady. So this one is a Targus, I think. I got this one from Walmart. I'm currently trying to find the top, which is a bummer, but this also has a leveler on it, which is really, really nice because I do not have a level eye at all, and it helps you kind of balance your surroundings. So it does have a carrying handle, which is really nice, and you can also tilt it up and down, which is super sweet. And then this part goes, hang on, up and down too. So you can do horizontal or vertical pictures. And of course it raises up, and I think you have to like loosen something and whatever else. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Either way, it goes up and it comes down too. So that's always nice. I think this one was $20, and then I have another one from my grandparents. It's a more heavy duty one. I don't know how much that one was, but it is coming pretty handy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I know it's kind of a weird, different video, but I couldn't really think of anything else to do, and you guys haven't seen this room yet. So I'm going to, before I end this video, show you guys and have some photos pop up on the screen so you guys can kind of see what I've taken down here. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get to that. Enjoyed those photos that I just showed you guys. Comment down below which one was your favorite. I'm kind of interested to know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I will be giving one lucky person a shout out in next week's video. So don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and comment that down below. Yeah. And I will see you guys next week. And don't forget to go ahead and comment in either my Instagram or here on YouTube on what kind of videos you guys want to see, because I'm honestly just getting stumped with what I should be doing. So don't forget to do that, and I'll see you guys next week with a really special video because I'm actually traveling somewhere. So yeah, and just a little bit of a hint, I'm flying by myself for the first time. So stay tuned. Bye!